beautiful people, my name is Naila, your host for the Art of Living show. We are in Kilifi County. Watamu Treehouse was built high in the trees. Its unique architecture offers a 360 panorama, breathtaking views of the coastline, and it feels like a far-flung escape. Paul was intentional from the beginning.
It was built with an intention, and sometimes that intention was even written into the concrete, where we write, or even if you want to today, I'll let you write on my walls your highest dreams, whatever you'd like.
Yeah.
And guests do that all the time. Whenever we're building, you'll write on a paper what you love the most in life, what you'd like to see for yourself, your family, your community, and then we put it in the concrete, and anyone can do it. Just imagine you're building your house and you write your dreams for your family. You put it into the concrete, that paper. Then every day for the next 80 years, when you step on that place, you know my dream's there. It reminds you of your dream. So that's the hidden gem, is all the intentions behind everything.
Watamu Treehouse is a masterpiece, an award-winning hidden gem. It has signature experiences that will leave you asking for more.
So many years ago, I worked really hard, Ministry of Health, and then when I had days off, I used to play really hard, water sports and other things, yoga. And there were two different things, my work and my play. And then one day, I found a quote written on a wall, and it said, "A master in the art of living makes no strong distinction between his work and his play, between his labor and his leisure, and between his education and his recreation. He simply pursues his vision of excellence, and he lets other people wonder, is he working or is he playing? To him, he's doing both." And actually, when I read that quote, I just thought, my life is working or playing. Why not take what I love and make it my life? And that's kind of how this place came about, because even though I didn't set off to build a hotel and offer, I had this intention. I really would love to merge my work and my play, and look what the result is.
And here you are, a master, and an award with an award winning.
I've had lots of help.
I know you have, but you're a master. Yeah. And an award with an award-winning hidden gem where people can come here, revitalize, recharge, and rejuvenate. Just become a master. Don't forget to play and to work. Watamu Treehouse was awarded 3 signature experiences. These include yoga, sunset adventure, Meader Creek adventure, and kayaking experience.
When the Honorable Balala presented these awards to Treehouse, one of the television interviewers asked, "So are you going to set up more tree houses and more experiences?" And I said, "No, we've done it based on the things we like the most. It's actually up to other people in Kenya to choose the things they love the most and set that up." And that's what real tourism is. It's not showing what you think people want to see. No, you need to set up what you love the most and show visitors that. And if more people in Kenya can just say, "This is what we do with my family on the day off, let me offer it." And so many people have started setting up farms, showing, even people from Nairobi, they go to Limuru and they go to Digoni and they just spend the day on a farm. So there's so much potential for what I'd call it cottage industry tourism, where you can just offer things, and people from Nairobi, they can just go and spend the weekend in nature, in a farm, learn how to milk a cow, and these are very nice experiences that people from Nairobi would really appreciate.
The amazing rooms immersed in nature, unlike any other beach accommodation that I've experienced, offers stunning views that are just perfect. With open plan rooms offers stunning views. Your rooms are magnificent, very exquisite. The minute you walk in, it gives you a sense of coziness. It's very calming. And above everything else, you know, you've integrated the sea and nature. You can talk to us about the different rooms that you guys have and what our guests, when they come here, they get to experience. Yeah.
So we have 8 guest bedrooms, and they're all different. They're all completely different, and the idea is when you come, it doesn't matter if you get this room or that room, because they're all unique. But there's one thing that they all have in common, and that for us is the most important thing, is that they're all open. That is kind of like the unique thing about Treehouse, is the rooms don't have windows. So I know that'll put some people off, but you just have to try it. We do have mosquito nets to stop the mosquitoes, but apart from that, the rooms are completely open. You see the sunrise, you see the sunset.
So welcome to what we call the star bedroom.
Why is it a star?
For quite obvious reasons, because you don't have a roof over your head. So when you're sleeping at night, you can see all the stars. From the actual bed, there is technically a roof, but you can see out that side, out the front. So when you're lying on your back, you can actually see the stars all around you, but you're protected from the top. And I think it's originally called star bed because when I was a child, this was just a slab. We didn't have a bed. So my dad and I used to come and sleep on the roof just with a little mosquito net and a sleeping bag. And it's only when this became a hotel that we actually built a room for guests, and we built a shower and we built a desk and a sunset spot and an umbrella.
Oh, lovely.
But it used to just be us sleeping out under the stars.
That is so cool. Can I have a look?
Sure.
Okay. So this is your honeymoon suite, if I call it so?
Well, I think all our rooms are quite unique and romantic in their own way, but this one definitely has the most privacy, and yeah, it's the most unique because you're so high up and there's a 360-degree view. A nice desk if you're planning to come and write a book in the peace and quiet. And then on the other side we have a bathroom, an outdoor shower and a toilet.
What a creative, spectacular room this is. My goodness.
And all of this glass that's used all around, it's from Kitengela glass.
Okay.
So we try to, our aesthetic is white and calm with pops of color, with leaving as wide open spaces as possible so that you really frame nature. Like even though we try to make our buildings beautiful, it's really about how we can frame the natural world.
You can still
access the natural world.
The natural world. Guys, don't you just want to come and spend the night here? Isn't it just the most amazing room you've ever seen? 360 degrees of Watamu, right? You get to see the forest and you get to see the sea. Both worlds, not too bad if you ask me. So get yourself here, and that's what life is all about. That's what Art of Living is all about.
So we have our bathroom, again with all the beautiful Kitengela glass, with some wood. A lot of the wood that we use is recycled wood. We don't cut down fresh trees. Here's one of our monkey boxes that we make so that guests don't lose their toiletries to the forest friends.
So when the guests come here, all they need to look out for is their food?
Their food and their toiletries.
They check toiletries too?
Toiletries. Anything that smells good, anything that looks like food, can be taken. It's not that it's all the time, but it can be.
It can be taken. So it's all safe in here. Nice. What a cute sink right there.
So this is also from Kitengela glass, and we build around the sink. So we find a piece that we like, and then we shape the sink and the color scheme to match the glass.
Okay. I love it. Even the loo, I mean, the bathroom, you feel like you're almost outside. So also, this is outdoor living.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like, in the West, you know, we think we have to be enclosed from nature, and maybe in Europe where it's cold and it's harsh and it's raining, you need to protect yourself. But why protect yourself or put a barrier in between you and nature if you don't have to?
Agreed. Agreed. Don't you guys agree? This is the most spectacular space I've been to be very honest with you, at this Watamu place. So you guys need to come here and experience this. It's magical. And this is the lounge area.
This is the lounge area. 20 years ago, this was our beds when we used to sleep out here in under the stars. But yeah, just a really nice place for people to sit, to watch the sunset. You know, the sunrise and the sunset are very special for us because they kind of bookend the beginning and the end of the day. So at the end of the day, you've seen the sun come up, you've seen the sun go down, and you ask yourself, did I live fully in those 12 hours? So everything that we do at Treehouse starts with the sunrise, ends with the sunset. It's all about watching the sunrise and sunset with friends, community, reflecting on how you're living your life, how you've lived that day, and just really trying to make the most of the world.
And after all is done, you must have gratitude.
After all is done, you must have gratitude.
How did you discover the signature experiences that you guys have at Watamu Treehouse?
Everything we try to do, we try to be able to reach as many people as possible instead of going for only the most advanced people.
Okay.
So we have so many things that we can do, both in the sea, in the forest, and in the creek. But in the ocean, this is the Indian Ocean, Watamu Beach.
Yeah.
You see the white sand. I think it's one of the nicest beaches in Kenya, if not the world. I'm a little bit biased, but that's what I think. And this morning we were out here with 11 people when the sun was coming up, and we were doing yoga on the paddleboard.
Wow!
So it's one thing to do yoga on a flat floor, but it's another when the whole floor is moving. It really tests your balance. But the thing about it is we get people to get up early before the sunrise, so when they're here on the beach, the sun is coming up. And it's so important to connect with the sun first thing in the morning. So our goal is to bring people here. We'll be going out also at sunrise to go look for the dolphins. We have so many dolphins outside Watamu, whales, and sometimes we can even see them from the house. But what we'll do is we'll take our guests out. We go, this is a marine park, so you get KWS tickets, you go out on the boat, and we find the dolphins. It's not hard, they like to come with us. And then the dolphins just like to play. And people, I think there's something about dolphins that when people experience them, it really touches them more than most other creatures. People just get so much joy out of seeing the dolphins. Just over here, there's a place about 800 meters where there's the best place to see fish. And then even if you don't know how to swim, we can still put a jacket on you. We teach you how to use a mask so you can experience the sea. Because when we look at the sea now, it just looks flat. You can't see anything. But underneath, there are millions and millions of fish. There might even be a shark just 3 meters away, a black-tipped shark. It's not going to harm you. But there's turtles, there's sharks, there's rays. And so we have all these activities that take you so you can see all these things, either by swimming or kayaking or a boat, whatever it is, we'll take you.
You know, you mentioned something about sunrise, sunset, and time.
Yeah.
That is very important for you.
Yeah.
And for your guests when they come, you get them to experience
Yeah.
the sunrise and sunset. Could you talk to me more about that?
Well, you mentioned time. Okay, so you're at a different point in your life than I personally am.
Yeah.
I am probably closer to the end of my life than to the beginning. And time, for me, is the most important thing that there is. It's even more important than my daughter and my family because it's only time that can allow me to be with them. So I have to know what's the most important thing in my life, and I have to make the best use of my time. And I find that these two markers, the start of the day, which is the sunrise, the end of the day, which is the sunset. You know, when I used to work in an office, we had PowerPoint. Here, we don't need PowerPoint. you can see the sunrise comes up there and the sunset goes there. And now the sun is going overhead. Now it's probably like 2 o'clock. But between the sunrise and the sunset, we're given 12 hours. And we're given those 12 hours to create our day, and a series of days creates our life. What we think, that influences what we say. What we say influences what we do. And what we do on a daily basis, it influences our habits and our destiny. It's actually Gandhi who said it, it wasn't me.
Okay.
But it all starts with, in the moment, what are you thinking? What is important to you? And I find the sunrise, to make your plan for the day, to have such a good plan based on what's most important to you. And then at sunset, it's a time to reflect, did I actually live a day, which is the day that I choose to, because I'm giving up one day of my life, and did I have a day of value? So that's why sunset and sunrise is so important to me, apart from all the energy you get from being in the sun, early in the morning, late at night. It's just about planning your day to make best use of time.
That is a lot of wisdom right there, because time is currency.
It is.
And at the end of the day, you need to count what did you achieve on that day, and have gratitude. And you guys are very big on gratitude.
You said it. You took the words right out of my mouth, gratitude. And there's one other thing that's important. Let's say you don't have a perfect day, and this happens a lot. At the end of the day, when you think, I wanted to do this, but life went its own direction, don't beat yourself up. Just say, I did my best. I really did my best today. Tomorrow's a new day. It's not a problem. Nothing is actually a problem. It's just tomorrow's an opportunity to get back to your priorities.
Agreed, agreed.
And just whatever life gives you, you don't say this was good, this was bad. You just say, that's what happened today. I did my best, and tomorrow I'll do even better.
You also have created an experience around sunsets.
And sunrises.
Right? And sunrises.
And I'll tell you an interesting thing. When I was in St. Mary's, when I was a teenager, I used to write that my dream was to live in a place where I could see the sunrise and I could see the sunset. That was about 45 years ago. My dream was to live in a place that you saw both. And now dreams come true. And my daughter and I, we're writing a book right now about Treehouse. We've been asked, so many people asked us to write a cookbook because they want to experience our food. And it started off as a cookbook. Now it's a recipe book, because we don't only give food. We give other things that nourish people. And the cookbook, the recipe book, is called Sunrise to Sunset, because it really is important to us. This trip, which is the signature experience, we just take you to our favorite places. We take you to little channels where it's untouched, because nothing can be built in the mangroves. The water comes up and the water goes down. So if I was to build a house there, the house would be underwater half the day. It's just mud and salt and mangrove trees. So it's silent and it's pristine nature at its best. It's a marine reserve. So we'll go there, we'll go for some swims, we'll go for some walks through the mangroves, and then when the sun starts to go down, we'll find a place which is the best place on that day to enjoy the sunset. Every day, because of the water is different, we go to a different place, what's the best on that day. And then the Treehouse team will bring you some nice juice, maybe some masala tea, maybe some sugar-free bliss balls, or some other kind of nourishment, and you'll just nourish your body while you eat this thing, and you'll nourish your soul when you watch that sunset.
Why is time very important for you to be able to catch the sun?
Because it goes so quick. The day actually goes so quickly, and when you're watching that sun going down, Actually, it's an illusion because we're actually turning,
Yeah.
but it seems the sun's going down. It happens like that. And if you don't catch it, you miss it. And that's like life. If you don't catch it, if you don't catch the day's over. So you might as well spend the day doing the things that you enjoy most and that benefit the most people, because the day is going to be over no matter what. You might as well make the most of it.
Wow, guys, I hope you've enjoyed yourself as much as I have. It's absolutely a picture square experience. I can tell you that you really want to be here. And that's what Art of Living is all about. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Paul, for having us. Thank you for the experience. And I hope you guys, yes, can come and experience this, rejuvenate, recharge, and relax. Thank you guys for watching.